Happiness and welcome back. I got some new boots to show you. I think the last new Red Wings that I showed you were the Steve McQueen's, and I really like them. But I had some up here on the shelf in the other shelf over there in the closet. These are mostly, by the way, the ones you're looking at behind me are a lot of high-end boots, a lot of specialty boots that I think I said before in a short video, made to measure, made to order, and then a lot of other high-end boots. I have a whole closet full of Red Wings over here. And then if you've seen in some of my pictures, a lot of climber boots, lineman boots, and tall boots over this way. But what I want to talk to you today is about the Red Wing 8828, the Alpine Portage Moc. I talked to you about the Steve McQueen, which has the black sole, but these came out before the Steve McQueen, and I've had them, and I forgot to talk to you about them. They are a beautiful shoe. I think I really like them more than the Steve McQueen's, but the Steve McQueen is so special with his signature and racing plate number on there and everything. I had to get those, but I got these, and I think they were brand new, but through a second party. They have the black Red Wing sole on there. They come with black and green Taslin laces, and the Puritan triple stitch right here is like a forest green right here, and then the stitching around the Moc is almost yellow, it looks like, and the heel stitching here for the heel counter is it looks like the green and the yellowish pure green on the backstay, and then the 360-degree Goodyear welt is a white stitch. I don't know if you can see all that stitching, but it's a really cool Moc, and green is my favorite color. It also came in the box with some black leather laces. This is the Red Wing 8828. It, as far as I can tell, is still on the site, the Red Wing site, the Heritage Men's Moc Toes. And I think it's $319 plus tax and shipping if you're in a place that charges that. I really love these. I don't even think I've worn them, as a matter of fact. I don't know. By the way, you always see me in different things, and if you want to check out actually what I'm wearing for the day, usually on the weekends, you can see the boots, and then the boots I'm wearing and what I combine it with on my Instagram, which is Happiness Carpenter on Instagram. If you're interested, I also have a group called Facebook and Other Boots for Work and Fashion. And the reason that it's got that weird Red Wing and Other Boots for Work and Fashion, the reason it's got that strange name is that we got so many gatekeepers and weird folks that are just going back and forth about it. I just wanted an all-inclusive of the boot world type of group. So also, hey, Gustin's got a shirt right now that is called the Rugged Holden shirt, which if you saw my Emery boots, they are up here. The Emery boot collaboration by Frank's Boots and Rugged Outdoor Apparel. There's now a shirt, and it's $135, I think. It's Cone Mills denim, some of the last of the Cone Mills denim that's available. It's got some really cool herringbone elbow patches, and also a percentage of that money, just like the Emery boot, goes towards Emery and friends in the Special Olympics. So if you need a really cool work shirt, long sleeve style shirt, like, this is from Gustin, one of my favorite shirts. It's a darker denim. It's Cone Mills. It does have elbow patches. Very affordable. Some of these sites charge $300, $300 or $400 for these type of shirts, and it's only $135, and it supports a really good cause for a Special Olympics. So consider that. And if you haven't already got the Alpine Portage 8828 green mock with the black sole, consider that. Oh, also, my friend at North Star Leather sold me this belt that matches. It's also the green portage. So North Star Leather, if you go online, I don't know if you can see the color. It's kind of dark in here. It's nighttime right now. But North Star Leather has almost all of the Red Wing leathers. I picked out the copper buckle and rivets for that. He's super affordable as far as belts go. It's also got the stitching that matches this triple stitch on this belt. And so I don't think I've worn the boots or the belt. Maybe I need to do that tomorrow. But I know that the state of the world and everything is uncertain times right now, and so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. And I don't want to get political. Sometimes I give you a lot of philosophy that can be construed as political. And I don't want to do that right now. What I want to do is just kind of change gears and read you some poetry. I read you some Longfellow poetry before. This is poetry that I wrote. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. I'm going to read it right now. If not, if you're not into that and you think it's weird and I'm a geek, just tune out for that part if you're happy with looking at the boots. And this is just kind of, I've been doing my job so long. I think this is my 41st or 42nd year, I forget, as a carpenter. And so I'm so good at my job that, I think about many things when I'm working. If you have a manual labor job with repetitive motion, lots of times you can find a lot of joy in that hard physical work by thinking about other things, thinking about God, your family, because if your mind starts going to negative things, then it kind of screws up what you're doing. And so this is just a poem that's somewhat about that I wrote. I want to read it to you. It's called Autumn. And I wrote it a couple months ago, Autumn by the Carpenter of Happiness. As the last crops are brought into the barn or put in silos, the carpenter works. Leaves fall on his head or blow with the north wind by his face. But in his work, he is distracted and thinks not about the state of the world. His mind is on the wood, the grain, the knots, how it will twist, and where to put the next nail. Then the world comes rushing back. Oh, misery! Some will be lost, some hurt, and many without love. Tears come. He wipes them with a raggedy handkerchief and then thinks again about the wood. This piece is interesting, so different. The way the tree grew, the direction of the sun, how the seasons changed it, the drought, the rain. His love for the wood is beyond words. Maybe, he thinks, the wood is like the people, each one distinct and different. How they grew, how much love was given, the nurture or the lacking. Suddenly he begins to think of the people like the wood, each beautiful and perfect in their imperfections. Now tears streaming down his face as he works, filled with love for the wood and a great love for the people. Days are long, and he finishes finally when there's no more light to see by, realizing the wealth of his work, the seasons of his life, and all of the people passing in and out of his world, making his simple path a universe of hard work and love freely given. Then he rests in simplicity, love, and the honor that it is to have known so many beautiful and different souls as the wood passed through his hands. Thank you for listening. those are some of the things I think about when I work. How beautiful is the wood, the smell of the wood, and how different each and every one of you are, and how precious you are to me and to your family and to God, and the dignity and love and honor that you should have. I love you today. Thank you for watching. Maybe consider some 8828 Alpine Portage Moc Toes. And maybe realize how wonderful, beautiful, different, and exceptionally, amazingly made you are. Happiness and love from the Carpenter's Boot Studio.